This PlayStation did not have the power button. I placed it, but it's missing the power switch inside. I bought them. I bought 10 of them, and we are going to fix that issue today. So let's go ahead and start removing covers. So this is the button that is super mangled. There is no button here, just remains of it. So we will need to remove this and apply a new button to this console. So we'll start by adding some flux. And now with our soldering iron we will heat up the pads until we manage to remove the button completely. This is revealing to be a daunting task because it's simply not easy. These ground planes are absorbing much of the heat that we are applying on this area, so I'm adding a bit of solder to see if it eases the process. This is starting to look like a real mess. For some reason the heating is not enough, although the iron is almost at maximum, and it's starting to spread the solder around the ground planes, which is making me look silly. So this was supposed to be a very simple task, although I probably should have used the hot air station to clear this button off, and I started wrong. Now I'm doing a super mess over here. I will try to clean up this area with the solder braid and remove solder from the pads. Hopefully it will work, but it looks like garbage. So after a bit of clean and by flooding this with solder, I'm starting to have some results and the pads are starting to lift, but it's super hard, super hard. I was not expecting this at all. So now with the button finally removed, I will try to clean the area as much as possible. So after cleaning a bit the mess that I made, we will have to put a bit of solder on the pads so that the new button will be soldered in. So this is the new button. Let's put it in and try to solder it in. Obviously this couldn't be easy as well. The button has two pins. That is probably for a different model of console, or they sent me the wrong buttons. So this is starting to be really messy. As you can see here, two pins on the bottom of the button. I will just use this X-Acto knife to clean it off so it stays flat on the PCB. So I got angry at myself. I was already starting to quit, but then I realized that I need to tin the pins on the button. I destroyed 2 buttons previous to this one, and hopefully this will be the one that will fit and stay. You'll see now the mess that I already did on the area, which is not pretty at all. And with a bit of solder on the tip of the iron, we managed now to solder one half of the button. Let's go to the other half of the button. And do the same on this side. So the button is finally soldered in place. Now I need to clean this area. And as you can see, the button is clicking and it's not going anywhere. So this serves for you to see that not everything that you see on YouTube is super easy. This should have been a very, very easy task. I have overcomplicated it, obviously, but I decided to keep it and show it on a video because no one is perfect. So let's go ahead and try to clean at least the majority of the mess that we did over here. So I cleaned as best as I could. Now I'll pass this toothbrush on both sides so that the PCB is as clean as possible. And here with the plastic button that will be on the outside of the console, let's just test to see if it clicks. It sure does. So hopefully this will work. So here a very quick time lapse of me putting it back together. So let's do the test. I've just plugged it in. Let's now press the button. And gladly it's working. I was afraid it would not work, but it is working. I'm super happy, although I did a super mess on that area. We live and we learn. So let's do a couple more tests and see what happens. Yep, looks to be okay. It's good to know that I've finally fixed this console, and eventually I will put it up for sale. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe the channel, and I hope you have learned something today. If you would like to see me fix another PS4 console, just follow the link on the video over here. I'll see you on the next one.